Hey guys, it's Chris, Jack and Ollie here from the Zombie Box Project, and today we're talking about the BAFTA nominations for Game of the Year.
Okay, so in alphabetical order, we have Batman Arkham City, Battlefield 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, FIFA 12, LA Noire, Minecraft, Portal 2, Skyrim, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, and Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception.
Okay, this is Game of the Year, right?
Yep.
Okay, so what are our thoughts? I mean, who would you pick?
I'm voting for Portal 2.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to be voting for Portal 2 as well.
Chris?
I'm going to say Skyrim.
Okay. Why Skyrim?
Well, Skyrim was awesome. It was all-encompassing. That was a game that was kind of... I could replay that now.
Yeah, same.
And
I really, really love that, and the only reason that I'm not voting for that is because I thought Portal 2 was just so... It was a big step up from Portal 1, which itself was an amazing game.
Yeah.
You know?
Are there any games that we think shouldn't have made the cut, and any games that we think
Definitely
should have made the cut?
I mean, LA Noire was a bit...
It was meh. It was.
I
found it boring. I played the first mission and got bored.
I thought it was a good game. It was clever. It did some new stuff. But
yeah, I think it definitely implemented some new stuff.
At the end of the day, it limited the player, and there wasn't enough stuff to actually do in LA.
How do we feel about having two first-person shooters on there, Battlefield 3 and Call of Duty?
It was bound to happen.
Yeah, but
really,
I don't think Call of Duty should be on there. You know, putting myself up to get inflamed, I definitely don't think
it's a BAFTAs. It's supposed to be about innovation. It clearly shouldn't be on there.
Individually, though, Call of Duty games are very good games. It's just when you put them all together and you see that they're not very individual. Yeah. So, I was disappointed that Gears of War 3 didn't make that. I think you could have cut out Call of Duty or Battlefield and thrown that in, and it would have been a much better list.
Do you think it needed? Would it have won?
I don't think it would have won, but it would have just been nice to see it nominated.
I know what you mean.
So,
I mean, I would have picked The Witcher 2. I think it's a travesty it's not on there.
Yeah.
I also think that
that is like my favourite game.
I think that FIFA could do with being taken out of there as well.
I think putting games that are essentially rehashes on a list
and
I think
FIFA 11 was actually better than FIFA 12 anyway.
A lot of people think that.
Yeah.
So, what about Dark Souls?
Yeah,
we've been playing that.
I think that should have been there instead of FIFA, probably.
In fact, why couldn't there be more nominations? It just seems like... Yeah, it's a bit...
With all the good gaming that came out in 2011...
They could extend
it was... I keep using this term, it was the golden age of gaming. I mean, we had... First of all, it was the only industry that did not fail in the recession. In fact, we had more game sales than anywhere else.
Because people were staying at home and just playing games.
Yeah. I mean, it seems that for this year, which is a special year in gaming, we should have a larger list for the BAFTAs, and there shouldn't be so many contrived games on there.
Definitely. How do we feel about Minecraft being on there?
It's cool.
I think it's nice that it's been
It's a step forward. It's not going to win.
No,
but it is a step
forward.
forward.
It to win.
It's
impressive.
It's a small indie game made by a small indie company, and it's standing up there with Battlefield 3.
Yeah, totally. It's nice to see that things like that can aspire to be that great.
Yeah, I mean that kind of gives a bit of hope to all game developers' hearts.
Definitely. But do we think that it is a game of 2011? Because it's still a work in progress, really. They got 1.2 update coming out very, very soon.
Well, it's quite good how they keep giving to the gamer, but I think it's got to be the game of some point, and this was the year where it released its like official one.
Yeah, I think maybe...
God, it's come on recently though. I mean, looking at it compared to how it used to look, it's a beautiful game.
Definitely it is, especially with texture packs and mods. It's built a massive community.
Yeah.
Brilliant game.
It's a gamer's game.
What I think they should have done with Minecraft and the BAFTAs is maybe create a whole new category for indie games of the year.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Moving on. What game do you think will win? Rather than what you think you want to win, what will win?
Difficult.
Yeah, really difficult.
Battlefield 3 was multiplayer game of the year, I reckon. And because of that, I think there's going to be a lot of people who go out and vote for it. Yeah. It's going to have a massive fan base, so I think Game of the Year is probably in the hands of Battlefield.
Yeah, what you need to remember is this is voted for by the public.
Yeah, I know.
So, Battlefield 3 we going with?
No.
I'd go with Skyrim or Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Maybe
the public love it.
The public actually preferred Battlefield over it. Yeah, they preferred the campaign as well. Mm-hmm. It was unanimous victory.
So moving on, totally. 2011, like you said, Chris, golden age of gaming. It was an incredible year for games.
Indeed,
no doubt. What does 2012 hold for us apart from the end of the world?
Okay, let's pretend that's not happening because we're never going to see a new Xbox or a new PlayStation if that happens.
But what are we going to see?
We're going to see a Wii U.
We are. I'm looking forward to that. You know, I think this Wii U will be actually Nintendo's comeback.
Is it going to be back to the age of Nintendo 64?
Yeah,
is Nintendo going to be the top dog?
Nintendo rises out the ashes.
I hate to do a sort of Natal Connect thing where I think it's going to be amazing and then it turns out to be really bad. But I'm hopeful.
I think it looks like Nintendo have a chance finally for some good third-party games. Yeah. They've got some new hardware, which is high up. Let's face it, in terms of sales, they've beaten the current hardware with like really, really rubbish processors and graphics processors. Yeah. They basically haven't improved since the GameCube, and they're doing great still.
Mm-hmm. What do we think the Wii U needs to do?
It needs to get that hardcore fan base back.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to appeal to all gamers.
So we need the Zeldas, we need the Marios, we need bigger games.
We need games like Battlefield.
Battlefield 3's been confirmed for it. Darksiders 2 is confirmed for it.
You've played Battlefield, you've had it for a year, will you get it again on a different console?
It's a promise though. If Battlefield has been put on it, if there's going to be Ninja Gaiden on it, if these games have been put on it already, even if they've been out before, there's going to be more games like that to come out.
That is good. Do you know what they need to do to make it sell like hotcakes? What? 3D Pokemon Adventure. I'm not even joking, that would sell.
If they're including sort of maybe 3D with the controller thing as well, then I can see it happening.
Yeah, I know.
So I would buy it almost automatically.
Yeah.
If it came to the point when there was a 3D Pokemon game, we'd be down the shop. We'd all buy it.
I'd probably buy a 3D TV just to do that.
Yeah, we'd all want a different TV and a different Wii U so that we could play Pokemon together.
They really also need to crack the online. They need a community now.
I think at the moment it's quite big, but it's casual.
Yeah,
it's definitely
casual. Well, they need to get that back.
They've not got that kind of they've basically, because they've not got like modern Call of Duties or Battlefields on it. I hate to say it, but Call of Duty is pretty much what pushes the online communities forward.
Totally.
Definitely.
And World of War, they had a reasonable World of War service, but since then they just hasn't been able to like produce the graphics needed.
So this year has also been pretty good for handhelds. We've got the PlayStation Vita coming out very, very soon. We've also had the Nintendo 3DS, which has taken off incredibly. So it had a bit of a slow start, but it's doing really, really well now.
Exploded.
How do we feel about handheld gaming in this generation, especially with consoles or more platforms like the iPad and the iPod?
Yeah,
I feel that maybe the companies are trying to squeeze a bit more money out of handhelds. When they know that really things like the iPhone have brought out casual gaming handhelds to a new level.
Yeah. So games like Angry Bird, they just sell millions.
I think it's starting to get to the point where handheld gaming's taking off again. Like, back when we were like little kids, when it was like Game Boy Advance.
That's what I played most of.
Yeah, that was the time when a handheld game was held above a games console.
Yeah, totally.
When you had a Game Boy Advance, you played it all the time.
Yeah,
but
now still do.
Now it seems that the handhelds kind of keep up the consoles, so they
definitely seem below. I reckon.
Yeah, definitely.
But it should
support them.
It should be interesting to see how it goes. I mean, with the 3DS being such a hit and the PS Vita coming out soon with graphic capabilities along the same lines as the PS3, it'll be nice to see how it takes off.
And 2012's had some incredible games already so far. Kingdoms of Amalur, Darkness 2, and it's just going to get better because we've got Rockstar bringing out Max Payne 3, GTA 5. We've got a new Halo trilogy coming out.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be incredible.
Yeah.
And we're not even to June yet. And we've got Mass Effect 3.
Mass Effect 3 is right around the corner.
Which is probably going to be my favourite game.
It's going to be a good year.
It'd be nice to see what's coming.
So let's cross our fingers, hope the minds were wrong.
Definitely. Hope we see it into 2013.
Keep the games coming, people.
So just to round it off with a question for you guys. What are you most looking forward to in 2012? And what games do you think should win Game of the Year for BAFTAs? That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
So leave all your comments in the section below. We've been the Zombie Box Project, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe.
We'll see you next week.
So, speak to you later.